Welcome back to Apple Insider. Today I've got something a bit different and fun, a look at the Nokia 1100 4G. You might think, that's a blast from the past, but this updated classic with 4G connectivity offers a refreshing take on what a mobile phone can be: simple, dependable, and with a dash of nostalgia. Stick around because I'll walk you through 7 keynotes that highlight why this little phone might just surprise you. Let's start with the first keynote: design and build quality. Right out of the box, the Nokia 1100 4G delivers that unmistakable retro vibe. It's compact, light, and feels incredibly solid. Nokia is known for indestructible phones, and this one continues the legacy. The plastic shell is matte and grippy, so it resists fingerprints and gives you confidence when you're holding it in one hand. The buttons are tactile and clicky, and they snap satisfyingly. It's not only sturdy, but it's also thoughtfully assembled. No loose parts or cheap feel. It looks basic, but that minimalism is elegance in itself. This is a phone you can toss in a bag, slip into a pocket, or use as a backup without a second thought. It gets so many things right by just sticking to what works. No fragility, no needless complexity, just a solid tool. Now on to keynote 2, display. The Nokia 1100 4G keeps things simple with a modest monochrome screen. Sure, it's not a full-color AMOLED or anything glamorous, but it shows what it needs to: crisp, readable text, good contrast, and enough brightness to check messages even in daylight. It's not about streaming videos or flipping through photos, but about clarity and utility. Menus pop up when you press the dedicated buttons for calls, messages, and settings. The display is clearly laid out and easy to navigate. And because it's monochrome and low resolution, battery life stays rock solid. No OLED burn-in, no screen-sapping glamour, just straight-up function. If you want a phone to communicate efficiently, this display does the job perfectly. Keynote 3 is performance. Inside, the Nokia 1100 4G runs a lightweight, proprietary operating system designed for responsiveness and reliability. You won't be opening dozens of apps, but basic actions like calling, texting, and contact lookup happen instantly. Dial a number, send a message, open the contact list, it all feels snappy, even on this humble hardware. There's no lag, no jank, and no unnecessary background processes weighing it down. It's a single-purpose machine that excels at being a phone. And the 4G connectivity means calls are clear, reliable, and crisp, even in areas where 2G and 3G struggle. You feel that Nokia heritage of just works in every interaction. Moving on to keynote 4, camera. If you're expecting flagship-level photography, pause for a second. The Nokia 1100 4G includes a simple VGA camera, and that's exactly its point. Snap quick memories, scan QR codes, or capture a little note with your phone, it's fine for that. The quality is grainy, but in well-lit conditions, images are serviceable. It's not about artistic expression or high-res social media content, it's about getting by when you need to. The camera adds convenience without cashing in on specs wars. You know what you're getting: straightforward, basic imaging that complements the phone's minimalist philosophy. Keynote 5, battery life. This is where the Nokia 1100 4G truly shines. With just that monochrome screen, a simple OS, and no hungry background apps, the phone sips power. You're looking at days, sometimes even a week, of standby time on a single charge. On regular use, you'll go multiple days of calling and texting before even thinking about plugging in. The battery is small by modern smartphone standards, but it's used so efficiently that it feels like you've unlocked a time machine. You get the kind of longevity that smartphones can only dream of. It's perfect for travel, for emergencies, or for when you just want a break from constant charging. Keynote 6, software and features. The Nokia 1100 4G's OS is minimalistic and intuitive. Navigation is menu-based, with dedicated keys for calls, messages, and quick access to contacts. It supports basic features: call logs, SMS, simple tools like a flashlight, FM radio, maybe even a basic music player depending on the region. 4G means Volt for clear voice calls, and sometimes tethering support to share basic mobile data with another device. There's no app store, no notifications piled up, no social media clutter. It's calm. It's focused. You don't waste time, battery, or data on distractions. It's a refined toolkit for the essentials of communication. And finally, Keynote 7, Value for Money. Let's be honest, smartphones today cost hundreds of dollars and fill themselves with features you may never use. The Nokia 1100 4G, by contrast, is affordable, generally under a modest price point, making it accessible as a first phone, a backup unit, or a device for someone wanting a no-frills experience. You get exceptional durability, exceptional battery life, and reliable 4G calling at a low cost. For anyone feeling overwhelmed by today's bloated smartphones, this is a breath of fresh air. It gives you exactly what you need at a price that respects your wallet. So to wrap it all up, I want to say that reviewing the Nokia 1100 4G kind of renewed my appreciation for simple, durable, efficient design in a world chasing bigger screens and ever faster processors. The solid, familiar housing, the easy-to-read monochrome display, the efficient OS, that surprisingly capable 4G connection, and battery life that stretches on and on, together they deliver a package that's humble, yet deeply dependable. It doesn't pretend to be everything, it just does what a phone should do and does it well. There's a certain elegance in that, and in an age of complexity, the Nokia 1100 4G feels like clarity. Thanks for coming along on this quick but thorough dive into the Nokia 1100 4G. If you enjoyed this different kind of review, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you never miss an episode from Apple Insider. Whether you're here for the latest gadget news or nostalgic throwbacks like this one, we've got you covered. Until next time, stay curious, stay confident, and I'll catch you in the next one. That's about 1200 words, flowing naturally without headings or bracketed paragraphs, with a strong opener and a resonant conclusion. Let me know if you'd like tweaks for tone, length, or focus.